Despite a COVID diagnosis, a thumbs up from U.S. President Joe Biden the last time he was seen in public. Just days later, he posted a game-changing decision on social media to end his bid for re-election, saying he would stand down and focus on finishing out his term. Democrats and voters have been losing faith in Biden's mental fitness to beat Donald Trump, now officially the Republican presidential nominee.
Going back, I think this was all Biden's fault. I think he made a lot of really critical errors. He's the power of the incumbent in an election, and he acted like the outsider. He didn't have to do that debate. He didn't have to do all these things, but he put himself in the position that where this letter had to come out today was all him and him only.
In recent months, Biden's performance has sparked concerns about his mental acuity, from stumbling through a televised presidential debate to sensitive gaffes at a recent historic NATO summit.
And now I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. We're going to beat President Putin. President Zelensky.
Now, some relief among American voters that there's a new way forward.
That it was a brave decision for him to step down, well, to pull himself out of the race. I think it was the correct one.
I am glad that Biden stepped down. You know, we've been really concerned about his policy towards Palestine and his, full-throated support for Israel and the ongoing genocide against the Palestinians.
The 81-year-old incumbent is now backing his Vice President Kamala Harris to lead the Democratic ticket in the race for the White House. If elected president, Harris would likely continue many of Biden's foreign policies, including backing Ukraine against Russia and Taiwan's self-defense against China. Harris met Taiwan's leader Lai Ching-te back in 2022 in Honduras, when both were vice presidents representing their nations at the inauguration of President Xiomara Castro. Harris also spoke with Taiwan's envoy to APEC in San Francisco last November, chipmaker TSMC's founder Morris Chen. Despite Biden's support, Democrats have yet to name Harris as their official pick. It would be a historic nomination that would catapult the former California Attorney General, a child of Indian and Jamaican immigrants, to become the leader of a major party ticket.
The question for Vice President Harris is not whether can a woman win the presidency, it's can Vice President Harris win. Her approval ratings as vice president are not great. In fact, in kind of the current polling, the matchups against former President Trump, she's faring only kind of marginally better than President Biden. However, Vice President Harris is really probably the Democrat with the only Democrat with the visibility to mount a strong campaign in this time, less than 4 months before Election Day.
Trump has claimed that Harris will be easier to beat than Biden, appearing prepared to take on his potential new opponent, airing an ad targeting Harris just moments after Biden dropped out.
Kamala was in on it. She covered up Joe's obvious mental decline.
Many Democrats have quickly backed Harris, but others say the party should hold a mini primary. With time running out before the Democratic National Convention in August, pressure is on the party to use this major opportunity to draw up a stronger route to the White House. Patrick Chen and Joyce Tseng for TaiwanPlus.